Good morning, afternoon, evening, whatever it may be for you there. I'm all by myself in here today. Well, that Rose is there live, so not completely by myself. Just as the lads have all abandoned me. That happens. And this is a little thing. We never stress over a missed workout. Okay, as long as you're training regularly, missing a day here and there is really not that big a deal. If you miss like 6 to 7 days and 400 days in a row, that's different. But if you miss a day, it really doesn't make that much difference. Okay. So from here, I'm going to inhale. Imagine that rope straightening up. I'm going to exhale. So I'm really working here, this point here. As I inhale, I move this point as far forward as I can. And as I exhale, collapse this down as much as I can. I'm going to add my hands. I'm going to inhale. Thumbs back, try to clap the backs of my hands together. And as I exhale, clap the backs of my hands together in front. Okay, we're going to make that slightly more smooth. We're going to do a couple of more like flowy ones. I'm going to throw my hands back and I'm going to bring them forward. So my hands are going to make this kind of figure of an H shape. I, for some reason, have this picture of a bird. I don't know what's ever wrong with my head, but whatever works for you, right? So I'm going to inhale and exhale. I'm going to do the same thing, but I'm going to add the little sort of spinal movements where I'm moving forward and back from here. So as I inhale, I lead forward from here as if I'm being like dragged forward and my hands are back. And as I exhale, it's as if I'm trying to like fall back away from that, okay? So inhale. Feels sufficiently weird? Good. If you feel really stupid when you're exercising, that's kind of important. Well, it's not kind of important. It's important that you're not worried about feeling stupid when you're exercising. We're not exercising so someone can look at us and watch us exercise. And we don't, it doesn't matter, right? You're exercising to improve your body function. So how it looks to other people, this fucking gymfluencers where they have cameras on themselves all the time for filming, he says to the irony of having a camera on himself. It is really not, filming yourself training is really not that best idea, really, unless your trainer wants to see progress or you want to look back and see progress. But to do it for other people, like I'm doing this for you guys so that you can learn. I'm not doing this for my ego or for whatever else. Okay. So yeah, so don't worry how stupid you look in training because it really doesn't matter. What matters is what are you getting from the training. So from there, I'm going to continue on with huge inhalation this time. Hands up, looking up, hips forward. And a massive exhalation, everything I've got, front, middle. Yeah, right. Our theme for the day is Ministry of City Walks. Now, it's a Thursday, it's an even numbered day, so we're interested in mobility, increasing our range of motion in a sort of a gentle, dynamic way, and then in a static way at the end for a finish, okay? But we're not really going to focus too much on static today. We're going to do all dynamic movements. So, Ministry of City Walks. One of my favorite exercise programs is a comedy skit from Monty Python's. John Cleese does this City Walks thing. And it's just such a great idea because the flexibility in his hips, the balance, the coordination, the power, the control to do that is amazing. So the more ridiculous you can make your walk, the more skill is actually required to do it. It looks stupid. I get that. But it works, right? If it looks stupid and it works, then it's not stupid, okay? So what we're going to do an ostrich walk first of all. So from here, I'm going to put my heel out. I'm pulling my toes up towards my nose. I'm going to sink my hips back. And I'm going to let my hands flop down here. Okay, and then I'm going to step through. Heel up, or heel to the ground, toes to my nose, flop down. I'm just going to go forward and back. 1, 2. 1, 2. Okay, so heel down, toes up, hips back. 1, 2. 2. 2. Lovely. From there, I'm just going to kick up. throw my heel up towards my butt. Right, throw it up. Boom. Boom. Again, looks silly. I don't give a shit. Doesn't matter that it looks silly. I don't care. I'm trying to get my hips as happy and as loose and as good as they can be. So how it looks really doesn't matter. Okay, this time I'm going to spread my feet out. Not mad wide, just a little bit of width. I'm going to reach up and then I'm going to reach down. I'm going to go to here. I'm going to go to my right foot, to here, and to my left foot. Okay? Now I'm going to go toe, heel out. I'm going to do the same. Up, down, middle, right foot, middle, left foot. Toe, heel, out. Up, down, middle, right foot, middle, left foot. Toe, heel. Up, down, middle, right foot, middle, left foot. One more. Toe, heel, up, down, middle, right foot, middle, left foot. Love it. From here now, I'm going to take my right hand to my left foot and my left hand straight up. Then I'm going to bring my left hand to my right foot and my right hand straight up. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. From here, my hands go down my leg. I'm going to grab my leg and I'm going to bounce my chest towards that leg. And then I'm going to do the same on the other side. Okay, and then I'm going to fold my arms and bounce my elbows towards the floor. All right, and then I'm going to come back up again. I'm going to repeat that whole thing, a whole lot. So I'm going up, down, middle, right, middle, left. Grabbing the right leg, bouncing the chest. Grabbing the left leg, bouncing the chest. Folding the arms, elbows to floor. Right hand, left foot, left hand straight up, and swap. Lovely. From there, I'm going to walk my hands forwards. I'm going to keep my hands here. I'm going to swoop down with my chest, drive my hips to the floor, and lift my pelvis up. Just change the angle on that, you guys. From here, I'm going through. And I'm going to come back, pushing my butt back, through, back, pushing my butt back. Lovely. From there, I'm just going to drop down through my hands and knees. Okay. The first one I'm going to do is just my little pointing exercise. So my right hand is going to go straight forward, and my left foot's going to come up. And I'm going to try and get my fingertips and my toes as far away as I can. Then I bring them together, elbows to knee, out. 1, 2, 3, 4. Other side, extend, elbow to knee, 2, 3, 4. Lovely. From here now, it's going to be a little bit weird. We're going to do the dog doing a wee kind of movement. So my leg is going to come out here. All right. From here, I'm going to swing that foot around. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now I'm going to put the foot on the floor. I'm going to try and walk this knee away from that foot. Get myself here, okay? So walk my foot, walk my knee, walk my foot. I'm going to go backwards and forwards on that. Really trying to open my hips out. Lovely. Now I'm going to walk it back in. Now from here, to relax my glutes, all right, to relax them as much as I can, I'm going to wag my tail, okay? Sounds really silly, but it really does help. So if you've been doing lots of squatting and stuff and your butt's quite sore, because it can be, if you really go mad on squats, your butt will be quite sore. This wagging the tail here loosens the whole thing out. Okay, now lift up my left leg. So the leg is pointed straight out. Now I'm going to do my dog doing a wee. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now I'm going to put the foot on the floor. I'm going to separate the foot and the knee. I'm going to rock forward and back. Easy. Okay, and then I'm going to bring that leg in and back the tail one more time. Fabulous. Okay, from there, I'm going to go up to standing. We're going to do a really simple quad stretch, but the way that we're going to do it is going to be a little bit more intense. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to strengthen or tighten the muscle against the stretch to force the muscle to relax after. So I'm adding tension to remove tension, which sounds a bit weird. If you look into it, it's PNF stretching, proprioceptive neurofacilitation stretching, which is a really fancy way of saying you tend to relax. Okay, so from here, catch my ankle, pull it up to my butt, heel to my butt. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to push, like try and bring my foot away. So I'm trying to do this, like push my foot away, but my grip is there, preventing that from happening. So now you see it there. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, a bit more tension, 5, more tension, 6, more tension, 7, more tension, 8, more tension, 9, more tension, 10. Lovely. Okay, from here now, heel to butt. I bring that shoulder back, knees together. Okay, now bring the knee back a little bit further, the shoulder back a little bit more. Knee back further, shoulder back more. And relax. All right, same thing on the other leg. So remember what we're doing. We're going to pulse tension in there. Each one's going to get a little bit more. Okay, we're going to build up a whole pile of tension in here. And basically what that's going to do is it's going to burn out all the fuel that's sat in the muscle waiting to be used. Then we can stretch because the muscle tension isn't there to fight us. That's the ideology behind this. But always with stretching, remember the goal is to weight out the tension. So we want to make the uncomfortable comfortable because that has increased our comfort zone. That's increased our range of motion just a tiny little bit. Like you don't, go from being completely inflexible to doing the splits like that. Like it doesn't work that way. You could be forced into the splits once, but it'll rip everything apart, right? So you want to build up gradually, and then you say, is the split possible? For most people, yes. It's not something I chase, to be honest with you. I don't see the point. But, to each their own. Okay. Grabbing the fence, grabbing my heel, bringing my knees together, bringing my heel up to grab my ankle, I should say, heel up to my butt. Okay, now I'm going to tense my leg. So 1, 2, a little bit more, 3, 4, a little bit harder, 5, 6, harder again, 7, 8, really hard, 9, 10, lovely. Okay, relax it now completely. Heel tight to the butt. The knee goes back, or knees together, and then pull the knee back. Now pull the shoulder back. And just chill out there. All right, I'm going to free up my other hand to really pull this through. All right, chill out there completely. Okay, further on the Ministry for City Walks, we're going to lift this knee up nice and high. Then we're going to extend that leg out, and we're going to find the floor. Okay, then I'm going to put all my weight into that leg, and I'm going to get that leg as far away from me as I can. Okay, then I'm going to bring all my weight into this leg, bringing this one up, knee comes up, see my balance go. I'm going to extend the leg out, find the floor, transfer all of my weight into this one, stretch this one out and away, and then bring everything into this one. Up. Now, as far as you can go, it's not a competition, guys. Okay, all my weight goes into this one. If you can do better than me, that's awesome. I'd say Rosa probably can. Okay, bringing this one up. Nice and easy. Extending it out. Finding the floor. Walking my weight into it. Walking my other foot away. All the way up and through. And relax. Right, last one for City Walks. We're just going to swing this leg up and then put it down. Swing it up and down. Swing it up and down. Swing it up and down. Tip for life, your homework is to walk in the most ridiculous ways that you possibly can. Why? 1, to loosen out your hips. 2, to get everything moving and flowing. And 3, to realize that it's all a fucking joke. All of it. Every bit of it. All right, take it easy, you guys. Fit to play. Which is just me and Rosa today. We're going to go through the NCT. Okay, so we go down into sit-up. From here. All right, let's do Seiza for what it is, right? So I'm going to sit here for just a minute. I'm going to straighten up my spine. I'm going to let my shoulders fall down the back. I'm going to close my eyes. And I'm going to let the entire world just go away. Everything just leaves me alone. Okay? So I'm going to inhale strength and power and light and wonder and goodness. And then exhale the crap that's been building up in my system. Happy enough with that. Open up my eyes. From here, first one is just forward and back. So my hands come back, bringing my shoulders down, and then my hands come forwards, bringing my shoulders down. So I go 1. This run is round 2. And this one is round 3. Lovely. Okay, now I'm going to go upright. So activating my toes, hips come up, locking the knees, drive the heels to the floor, really pushing through. From here, right hand goes to left ankle, left hand goes to right ankle, and the hips come down and up, and I rewind. This one is 2, forward, back, and this one is 3, and forward, and back. This time I'm going to go into a lunge from here. Nice deep lunge. I'm just going to drive. I'm trying to get my groin down, and that'll lengthen the point between this knee and this knee. So I'm just going to drive that through for a moment. Okay. And then I'm going to switch. Big but longest lunge I can. Driving that hip down. Nice and easy. Okay, rewind. I'm going to do that again. This time I'm going to bring up my right hand, and I'm going to bring my left foot through and left foot back. Okay, 3 times. Through, back, and through, and back. And down, foot back. Same deal on the other side. Big deep lunge, kick through, and back. So on left hand, right foot down. Through, and back, and through, and back. Okay? Back into this position, knees to the floor, back into setup. Okay, we'll go through our way through now. So my foot comes forward. Let's go for the other side, wouldn't it? Start on this side. So I'm released in the trousers, so I got a bit of room for this. If you got leggings on, you'd be grand. But I just took my fabric of my clothes isn't restricting my movement. Okay, first one, forward and back, forward and back, forward and back. Second one at the arms. So as my chest comes forward, it's thumbs up, thumbs back, hands up. Inhale, exhale, back to the hands together over the toe. Lovely. From this time, I'm going to put my hand here, grabbing my ankle, pulling my heel to my butt, driving forwards, raising the hand, really push through, push, 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 and relax, sitting down on it, come back up, grabbing the ankle, push through, sit back down on it, up, grabbing the ankle, push through, and sit back down on it. Switch legs, same deal, wide through first of all, okay, so from here, forwards and back, forwards and back, forwards and back, and the arms, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, grabbing the ankle, heel to butt, driving through, whoops, driving through, raising my front hand. I never make mistakes, you know that, right? I'm perfect. Totally perfect. Never made a mistake in my life ever. Just an expert at all things. Heel to butt, and up, and back. Oh yeah, knee is nearly where it should be. Through, And okay, color sequence. Bit of width between the feet. I've actually set up time bit too far there. I'm just going to come in an inch. That should be about right. So initially we just get the Cossack. So my weight goes onto the bent leg. I'm going to have to adjust. See the way I had to adjust that? I pull that in because it's too far away. From here, coming up. Same on the other side. So just getting the Cossack now. I'm using my hands for support. 1, 2, 1, 2. Okay? Now I'm going to come upright. And this time we're going to do it like a halo action as I go down. So I'm going to bend this knee, all right? Put my hands to that foot. Then I'm going to bring them up around my head. When I get to here, I'm going to swap. I'm going to bring them up this way. So coming around. 1, around 2. Around 1, around 2. And I had a really bad habit lifting the outside of that foot. Excuse me, bad habit lifting the outside of that foot. I'm going to get that down. So around 1, around 2. Love it. From here into a nice deep lunge. Lifting the hand, rotating the hip, flat the outside edge of the foot to the floor, twist through your butt, rotate back, all the way into a Cossack. Come through, nice deep lunge. Inside hand comes up, rotate the foot, stretch your glute, rotate back into a Cossack, into a lunge, rotate back, come through, into a Cossack. Sorry, into a twist, into a Cossack, and into a lunge. Lovely. Right. Swallow step is the last thing. Jesus, we're way out of schedule. Why am I out of schedule, Rosa? Oh, what did I miss that I'm out of schedule? I'm not that quick. Give me 1 second. I apologize. Why am I out of schedule? Didn't shorten it today, did I? But, all right, look, this is everything I had in my plan. I worry when I finish work sooner than I should have, you know what I mean? I don't want to shortchange you guys. Look, if we get everything we need, then we get everything we need. So fucking fine. Right. What is it that we need here? Sorry, I adjusted myself because I want to move my body up. Right. I'm gonna call it the swallow step. I can't fucking remember. There's probably a name for it. What I do is I hug my knee to my chest. Okay? I extend my leg to the side and I drop right down in. Now we did a modified version of this earlier. This time I wanted to hug the knee, cuddle it right into the chest. So we're just doing the same thing, we're just making it a little bit more fit to play, a little bit less fit for life. So I'm hugging that knee now. Now I extend that leg and I put it down as far out as I can and really drop down into it. Okay? Up, cuddle, extend, drop it down, up, cuddle, extend, transfer the weight, up, cuddle it, extend it, drop it down, up, cuddle it, extend it, drop it down. Chill. And the last thing I have for today, it's really bothering me that I'm a couple of minutes ahead of schedule. Oh, fuck, yeah. Yeah, no, sorry. I should write this shit down. Flop overs, I know what it is. Fine, everything's on track. I sincerest apologies. Right, from here, swallow step again. So, heel down, toes up, hips back, which drops my hands. Heel down, toes up, hips back. All right, so my hands are going down to the floor, but I'm not reaching for the floor, I'm dropping my hips back. Okay, so the hips back, it's doing this from here to here to here to here. Lovely, okay, we are on track, my apologies. Sit down on the floor. From there, the first one, I'm going to lay on my back. I'm going to keep my feet about this far apart. So how far apart should they be? Far enough that I can do that. So that's fine. That is not fine. Okay, that's too close. So there is good. All right. So I'm going to lay on my back, arms out, and I'm going to flop my knees, left side, right side. Now really note, flop is the operative word here. Flop. Really flop. Okay, I'm not driving, I'm flopping. Okay, I'm going to come up onto my elbows. And I'm going to repeat that little flop. Just going to keep repeating the flop all the way through. Now I'm going to come up onto my hands. Okay, now I'm going to start to come forwards. So as I do, this flop gets a little bit more forward. Okay? Now, last one for today. I'm going to bring one leg back behind me. I'm going to go this way over this leg. Now I need a 90-degree bend in this leg. So to make this easier, I do that. And it's so much easier to do. But I lose the torque. So what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to torque the outside of the hip here. Okay? So 90 degrees there, all right? And from there, I'm just going to bring my chest down over it. That should be easy enough. Good, we like that. Now I'm going to lift my weight up. And now I'm going to make sure that I get that 90-degree bend. Don't close, don't bring your heel to your butt, because you lose that torque that we want. Now start to drive your hip down and forwards, and you should feel a really nice stretch on the outside edge of the hip, just bobbing back and forth there. So my hip is just going kind of in and out. Lovely. Switch that to the inside version of the same, so like a frog stretch. So I'm here, my knees are apart. Okay, I'm going to rock it forward and back. Spread the knees out a little bit further. One in. Knees out a little bit further. Knees out a little bit further. Okay, lovely. And then I'm going to transfer weight to this one. And I'm going to do the same pigeon stretch on the other side. So it's getting that 90-degree bend. Like, don't let this collapse. First one, bringing the chest down. Up and down, up and down, up and down. Okay. You might need to just push the heel out a little bit before you go into this, because you find that when people do lift the hip, that heel comes in. We lose the integrity of this angle here, which loses the stretch. So adjust as you need to. I got it about right that time for me. Now I'm going to bring my chest down. Okay, and I'm just driving my hip like forward and back as my chest comes down, just trying to get right in there. Easy. There. So back to our wag the tail one. Just to loosen everything out. Okay, and that's it for today. Take it easy. Ministry of City Walks, right? Like one of the best exercise programs for hip mobility and balance and coordination. And just people like take everything too fucking seriously. Like a touch of comedy makes this shit so much better. So yeah, John Cleeve's a fucking fitness expert, and you can take that from me. Take it easy, guys. Have a good one.